I don't know, it's because see how this tendency for this tape, the teeth to roll, you want to get the stitching underneath that inside there, and that's a little tricky. So sometimes you have to manipulate it as you go. But and remembering, okay, this is the front of the fabric. So the tricky thing about the placement is you're kind of sewing it backwards from a normal zipper. So what I do is I lay it on there and then I flip it over so that I know I'm getting the right side. Now remember, you want the stitching to go to the right of the zipper. So I'm putting the little stopper on my horizontal line up here. I'm pulling it open. I'm going to drop my foot. This is the invisible zipper foot. Does everybody see that? I'm going to drop it down so that it picks up the groove, excuse me, of the tape. And I'm just going to line up the zipper teeth on the line that I've drawn, which you can do in chalk, pen, pencil, back tack. See how that wants to roll the tape? So even if you hand basted it, it's not going to hold that open. You see, can everybody see how the tape goes in the groove? It's really great. It does all the work for you. It makes it so much easier to sew it with that special foot. You can do it without the foot, but I don't recommend it. What the foot is doing is it's holding the teeth so that I can sew right next. It gets the stitching right next to the teeth. Following my line. The reason I'm going slow is I want to make sure that that's opened up. You just have to hold it with your fingers as you go. There's just no way around it. And then you're going to stop when you hit the slider and then back tack. And when I do the skirt, I'll show you that after you install your zipper, you need to put a zipper foot on and you're going to sew the rest of the seam. And I'll show you that in that demo. So I've got half of it done.
How far from the edge did you draw that line?
Half inch. You can do a half inch or 5/8 inch. Okay, so that's how it should look when this needs to be pressed. But okay, so now I'm going to do the other. Oh, there's a thread caught in there. That's the problem. Yeah, trim your threads off. They do. Look at how they get in the way. Not good. So since you back tacked, you can just cut the threads. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing with the other fabric, the other piece. Okay, remembering I want help lay your fabric so you know how you want it, then you can flip it open. Again, lay that stopper on that line you put at the top. And this time we're going to go down the groove on the far right. Back tack. Again, I'm going to try to pull it, turn those teeth flat against the fabric. It's not easy, but I mean, you just have to hold it as you go. It doesn't want to do it. trim your threads. And we'll try zipping it up. Something's not right here. Oh, it's caught in the fabric. Ah. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong here? I might have. Let's see here. I think I did the mistake I tell you not to do. Look at that. I'll be darned. Why is that? I'll be darned. It is. I did it backwards somehow. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna rip it out.